Hey, it's Dale from the KZN Midlands, and today we're going to be discussing the buyers and the sellers' costs involved with selling or buying a property. So, sellers' costs are not that laborious compared to the buyer's costs. They need to pay the estate agent your 5% or whatever it is on the selling price. They need to pay for the COCs, that's electrical COC, the pest COC, electric fence COC, gas COC. And that's the CSCs are generally about R1,000 each. And then if there's any problems involved with the property, they're going to have to get that fixed, and that's a cost as well. And then they need to pay their portion of the electricity rates, levies, water, whatever the conveyancer says that they need to pay. That's what needs to be paid. And then there's the bond cancellation costs that could be cancelled out by if you give enough notice to the banks, and you won't have to pay cancellation costs. Then you've got your buyer's fees. And in the buyers, you've got two sections. You've got your transfer costs and you've got your bond costs. If it's a cash sale, you do not have your bond costs. On both sides of this, you've got an attorney on both sides. So you've got your attorney on the transfer side, which transfers the property from the old owner to the new owner. On the bond side, it's the attorney which handles the relationship between the bank and the buyer. On the bond cost, you've got the attorney fees, which roughly on a R1,000,000 property comes to about 20,000 Rand. On a 5 million Rand property comes to about, I think it's 50,000 Rand. And then you've got your bank fees, which is like your instruction costs and whatnot. And then you've got your duty office fees, which is not more than 22,000 Rand. On the transfer side, you've got your attorney fees, which for a R1,000,000 property, again, it's about 20,000 Rand. And for a 5 million Rand property, it's also about 50,000 Rand. And then you've got your transfer duty. Now, this is paid to SARS. You pay it to the conveyancers pay it across to SARS. It kicks in at R1,000,000, it's about 3,000 Rand. For a 2 million Rand property, it's 50,000 Rand. At a 5 million Rand property, you're looking at, it's about 370,000 Rand, if I'm not mistaken. And then you've got your deeds office fees, which is not more than 2,000. Your sundries, which you can probably bet on, like also about 2,000 Rand or so. And then you've got your portion of electricity rates, water, levies. It just depends how the conveyancer appropriates the portions to be paid. And then you've got your connection deposits. This, if you're going to go open up a water and a lights account, you need to pay a deposit across to the municipality, and you pay that to the municipality. When you go there, you do it there, or I think you can go home and do it with the EFT. And then, of course, there's the occupational rent that needs to be paid either by the seller or the buyer, depending on who's in the house at the time, after transfer or before transfer, depending who it is. If you've got any other questions, just give me a shout. I'd love to help you. Yeah.